we first have winner material. Basically, maybe at one point I thought that they were good enough to win the show or the season, okay? Maybe they were really smooth vocalists, so they possibly just had really good performances. They were really consistent throughout the whole entire, I guess, show. They had a really strong performance, so maybe they had at least one performance that really got me, I guess, maybe. Would have voted them off, so maybe it was like an episode that this person got eliminated in. If they did, maybe I agreed with it, so that's probably where it would be. And then maybe just I hate them so much. I don't think there are many of them, to be honest, so we're just going to get started. The Russian dolls. I'm going to say, I'm going to put them in winner material, mostly just because I did think they would win at one point, and if they didn't get like eliminated in the quarterfinals, they would have at least gotten eliminated in the semifinals. That's my thought process. Next we have the Snail. Let me find him. Alright, Snail. I would have voted him off, honestly. I think I agreed with the elimination. He wasn't the best. He didn't have a super good performance. And then I don't know, the song choice wasn't my favorite. The Seashell, we have, I'd say she had a really strong performance. She had, I think like most of them were pretty good, but then I wouldn't say she's like, you know, my favorite vocalist, because there were some performances that could have been better, honestly. We have the Racoon. I would say I agree with his elimination. You know, was not the best. Robopine, I'm gonna say he had a really strong performance. Actually, no, he was a really smooth vocalist because he actually did a really good job. Swan, I'm gonna say she was a really smooth vocalist. I didn't think she would win. Actually, I did think she'd win at one point, so I'm gonna move her up. I think she is a really good singer, and even if she didn't have the best song choice, she definitely did a really good job singing it, no matter what song it was. Next is Grandpa Monster. I'm gonna say I agreed with his elimination. I think I would have voted him off for that one. I did like that performance, but then at the end of the day, it wasn't the most strong one in that episode. Next we have Chameleon. I'm going to say I would have voted him off. I would have voted him off like in the Super 8. He had to be changing it up a little more for me to actually enjoy his performances. Next, we're going to go with the Phoenix. I think this is going to be the one that I hated, mostly just because they did not have a good performance. Just period. And lastly, we have Piglet, which I will also say winner material because the last couple performances have been really strong and really good. I think he's going to win. Like, that's my prediction currently. I'm gonna say would have voted him off, and I did agree with his elimination because I don't know, I don't think it was the best, to be honest. He didn't really have the best song choice throughout, you know, the whole, you know, his whole time on the show, so I definitely agree with that. Next we're gonna do the Crab. I think he had a really strong performance. I don't remember which one it was, but I just remembered that I really liked it, and he definitely lit up the stage. Next, we're going to say the Bulldog also had a really strong performance. I think if, like, there wasn't that thing with Niecy Nash, he probably would have won, but I think we all know that Niecy Nash just knew that it was him and wanted him to be hosting again. Next is the Yeti. I'm gonna say I did think he would win at one point. I think when he started rollerblading, that kind of got me to think that, because you need to be really talented to rollerblade when you can't see anything, you know. And then lastly is the Cluedle-Doo, which is going to be the last on this whole video. And I'm gonna say had a really strong performance. I really liked it, and I think that it was really good.